Alright, welcome back to Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Okay, so... Oh no. Oh, okay. It did save my progress, but for some reason it didn't open that back up. Alright, well, we'll just have to open that up again, and... I don't know why I didn't save that, but I guess I should have saved and quit. So, sorry, a little repeat, but I'll make the video go a little longer this time to make up for it. Alright, so I'll just let the cutscene play, then I'll start talking.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way out to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get inside that thing, you had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Thievius Raccoonus.
Alright, great. This time there was sound there. Hopefully. I've been messing around with my sound settings a bit more to hopefully bring you guys a better experience. Please leave a comment if there's any issue whatsoever with the audio or even the video quality. I'm trying my best with what I have. Like, this is running off PSCX2 with my actual game disc running in the Blu-ray ROM drive. And because of that, you know, there's going to be a couple graphical issues like you saw in the first episode, but, you know, there's not much I can do about that. But if there's, like, something I can do to improve your experience, please let me know. But anyway, we're going to go into my favorite level in the my second favorite level in the first subworld, the Gunboat Graveyard. I loved the look of this stage when I was a little kid. You see all these wrecked ships all over the place. It's not even... You can tell this is very low poly almost. Because, sure, there's a lot of water around, but it's very, what's the proper term? Very close quarters. But I guess that just makes sense, because this is just early PS2 and there is a lot of water. And if you don't know, water is very intensive on CPU cores for some reason. Probably not using the right terminology, but, you know, water is very hard on hardware. At least it used to be, I don't know. I was close. But yeah, actually, this is one of the very earliest levels that was shown off in development. Because in the Sly Cooper Evolution video, we can see a very early version of the stage from before, I want to say like 12 months before the game came out. And it's just crazy. Basically, we see an altered version of jumping across these platforms, where Sly has this special cane that he shows off, like he uses to shoot like this like liquid that shows an invisible path of a security system. And there's nothing like that in the final game, I can guarantee you that. Which is kind of crazy. Like, this level is one of my favorites, and it was one of the earliest too. Okay, so the goal here is usually to smash that searchlight, that one over there. But I want to play it hard mode. I already have 2 Lucky Charms anyways, so... Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna have to go back anyways, but I'll try to get over there without getting caught. But yeah. So we're gonna hit this one. We'll go back over here. Oh, I do want to talk about this. this little alien dude that's just in this container. He floats all the way up, and he comes back through the bottom. See, when I was a little kid, and I would have to play at my uncle's PS2, he had this game and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 for sure. I want to say Tekken 4, and he definitely got Sly 2 and 3 later. But see, now I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Onimusha 2, that was another big game. But this always reminded me of the Neversoft logo from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and most of the other Pro Skater games, where the little eyeball dude gets like impaled. I just always thought that there might have been some connection, but there isn't. It's just this one-off dude in this container. And you know what? We never see this far into the level in any of the prototypes. And also, you know, there's nothing in the director commentary you unlock for beating the Master Thief sprint on this level either. So it's always been this little anomaly to me. You know, it's just kind of weird that it's there, but I kind of love it too. There's a lot of like really weird like alien stuff in this world. Like, you got these squid dudes, which aren't aliens per se, but they definitely look more alien-like than most of the guards in this game. So I just always thought that was really weird. This level really played with my imagination as a kid. I think that's what really set it off for me, where we're already almost done it. Like, it's a very short level too. I think that's the last enemy in the level, actually. Gotta get the safe and the key.
Press the circle to enter the
Just short and sweet, you know?
This one was cake. Input 719.
So we're already done getting all the Thievius Raccoonus pages from the world, because the last level in this area is actually a mini-game level.
Oh, you're lucky, Sly. This page features Karen Cooper-Giwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
I don't know if you saw it in that last... Oh, no, it's still there. The skybox is a little messed up. You can see a water texture up there. Well, that might actually be a little weird. Huh. Never seen that before. It's probably just the emulator. Like, I don't actually know. I'll have to look at, like, the normal PS2 game a bit more, because that almost looks like it's intentional. I wonder if that's a glitch or if that's just the game emulator being a little weird. But yeah, we're done getting the last Thievius Raccoonus page. There is a portion of it we're gonna get from the boss though, so technically there's that. But we're going to go into one of the first mini-game levels in this world. And believe me, mini-games become way more common as we get through this game. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get that extra life first. There we go. Treasure in the depths. I'll let Bentley explain how this goes.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast them. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try. Great. Use the right analog stick to fire its gun. That's it. Remember, you can always drive the sub in one direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
That explanation makes no sense to why we're doing this. I mean, realistically, can't Sly just fly this thing up there and get that key? What are these crabs gonna do? But you know what? It's just meant to be a little fun, little distraction, and that's what it kind of is. I would say that, but it's kind of a little bit annoying. I always felt like this one was a little bit random if you lose it or not. Because it really seems like the AI can be random about how hard it can be. So, you know what? I might fail this one once or twice. Ah, see? Right there. Oh, I thought it was dead. You gotta almost focus on the crabs a little bit more than the actual treasure chest because they're deceptively fast. Oh shit. Nope. Yeah.
Better luck next time.
Oh well. You get the idea though. This is what I'm doing. I'm just smashing these chests. And it really blows that I lost that because I think when you lose in a mini game, it counts as an actual death. So that means I lost both my horseshoes. I really wish my horseshoes came into play here. That'd be nice. You know, like if I lost one, my horseshoe would be taken away. Nah, and so unfortunately that's not how it works. You can easily be overwhelmed here, so it's almost better to focus on the crabs first, as I showed stupidly in the first level. Yeah, but we're about halfway through. This is where they start to get really hard. It's just very deceptively hard. You don't think it will be, and sometimes it's not. But other times, you'll like have such a hard time. See, this is what I mean. There's so many of them now. I don't want to lose here either. Man, I got stuck on that crab.
Next time.
I'll edit this to when I actually finish it now. I didn't want to have to edit it because I'm not a great editor, but you know. So I'll cut back if I do win this. You get the idea. You guys see how close that was? Oh man. Whew. Alright, well, we've done it though. We can now enter the boss level. Or technically I could also do it the cheat way. You know what, I'll try it once I'll try it 3 times the cheat and because I got all 7 keys. I don't feel bad. So that was attempt number 1. I just want to kind of show this off if I can. Alright, that was attempt number 2. Jump frame just got canceled there, or whatever happened. It's open now, so it should at least stop playing the cutscene. So I won't count that as an attempt. One more time. One more time. If it doesn't count, it doesn't count. I want one real attempt. No, okay. It's not gonna work today. I've done it 4 times, I got nothing to prove. Won't waste your time any further. So let's just get Raleigh done and out. The Eye of the Storm.
How delightful! We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests!
Listen, Raleigh, wipe up my family and steal what's mine? You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me recommend my what? Bloating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are!
Bring it on.
Oh, did you see that? Cutscene messed up there too. Because it's deloading stuff. Alright. This boss is really easy. I can almost play this with one hand. Bam. See, I forgot I was supposed to be commentating. Alright, so in this second part, he starts knocking down the platforms every time he lands on it. The easy way to tell when you can hit him is when the lights don't immediately go red. Alright, so I think he's only got one hit left. He's going to knock down all the platforms, and then he's going to put out his tongue. All you gotta do is keep jumping over it until he goes small again, and give it to him.
Blast it all! You've beaten me! Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper.
And I will.
You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You will see. Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's ninja spire jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew.
Hot chick with gun busts amphibious yuck mouth.
With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can use. We're all set to go to Mesa City. We're all set to go to Mesa City.
Alright, so you know what? I feel kind of bad with the last recording not having any audio. So I think I'm going to do the first level of Mesa City and show up for cutscene just so we can get into it. What do you think? This world should be a lot shorter than the other one because this one's going to have a lot more mini games. So let's do it. Alright. See you after the cutscene.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the US. Next up, the notorious mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the Fiendish Five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be picked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boom town.
Alright, so here's the first hub world level in the second world. And we're just going to climb up here, and we're going to take a look. And I think Bentley's got some more information for us.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
Alright, so a little family fact about that guy I just took out. You know what, I'm gonna save it for when I see another one just to point it out. But yeah, when I was a little kid, this one was my least favorite of the hub worlds. But now, I consider it to be one of the better ones. It's definitely got one of the most memorable bosses. Like, Mugshot is great. Raleigh is probably the most lame of the bosses, actually, that are in any Sly game. Because unlike most of the Fiendish Five, he's one of the only ones that never returns for another game. Actually, I think... Well, I shouldn't spoil anything, I guess, but he's only one of two. And I think the second one that isn't is way more interesting than he is. You know, like, just a rich guy, spoiledly bored, decides to take up stealing, and I just jumped right into the water, man. Oops. Oh well. What's going on? Holy crap. Is this the glitch that I found all those years ago as a kid? I wonder if this is it. But I couldn't access the menu the first time. Holy crap. Have I recreated it? Okay, so in my first video I was talking about this, but once upon a time when I was a little kid, in one of the first Raleigh hub worlds, I caused something very similar to this to happen. see how he's like kind of swimming? Well, I did that a long time ago when I was a little kid. I've never seen it happen again. I can't interact with him other than change the camera angle. But apparently I could just reload the map. But this is crazy. I didn't think this was possible. Deja vu, man. I really hope this becomes one of the thumbnails. I really want to get this. Okay, I better like load up a save or something, get out of here, but I'm just so... It happened again. I finally recreated it. Not the same level, but I'm sure this must have been what it was. I was just lower last time, so it didn't seem like he was getting to the land. He would just... That's insane. Okay, well, we'll exit back to the hideout and we'll reattempt that. But, wow, I recreated it. I'm really excited. I got it on video too. That's great. It definitely didn't go, I don't remember it going black like that the first time though. That was super weird. But whatever. Man, that was cool though. Okay, so yeah, like we said, I'm in Mesa City now, which, you know, being a boring Canadian, this is probably the closest I've ever been to US soil. Yeah, but there we go. Alright, I was just making sure I didn't miss anything over there. That was crazy though. I wonder if that's anything that... I hope I explained the glitch well enough.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
Oh. I'm sorry, I need to get my game face back on. I'm a little excited. Repeating a glitch from 15 years ago will do that to you. Alright, so this is another one of the trickier ones to get. I really wish that they put some sparkles on this one just so I could climb it a little easier. I find myself falling off this one all the time, so there we go. Smash. Alright. Oh man, I gotta remember to commentate what those one guard is called, because I just about forgot it with that glitch. Yeah, that kind of threw a loop for my thing. I gotta calm down. Oh, here's another jump that's messed with me ever since I was a little kid. Hated that. I hate that jump. Oh, yeah. This area too can mess with you. It's a good thing they put that fencing up there, because I swear I'd fall through it way more often. Okay, this guy. He's like waiting behind the fence to like bust me, and he might bust my kneecaps or whatever. Watch how he walks. One of my cousins used to call him a ballerina boy, and honestly the name fits. He is a ballerina boy. There's two of them now, but both of them go out with one cane swipe. Alright. We got 7 to go in this level. I'm hoping I don't miss any like I usually do in this hub world. I want to call it a hub world, but really it's an opening stage. That's what it should be called. Alright. Oops. Alright, so this is where I'm going to use slow just to mess around. There. Was that a little cinematic for you? I hope it was. Alright, now we're gonna have to use backtracking, which kind of sucks, but I didn't miss any clues. So there's that. Alright, so we're done with the level. And we'll finish up. I'm really happy that you guys were with me to witness that glitch, though. Like, I never thought it would happen again. That's insane to me that I got it. Even if it wasn't the same level, I'm sure that's what happened the first time.
Press the circle to
I wonder
enter
what
the
causes
code.
it.
A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
That's pious numbers, right? Pretty sure it is.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique.
Ugh.
Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
Alright, so this is what this does. You throw a hat under the ground. Sly conveniently has unlimited amounts of hats. Back off and look at this explosion. It's probably the most useless of your power-ups. I use it for like one session just because I can, but even that's unnecessarily like overcomplicated for what you have to do. It's really useless. Yep, but we're done with this level. Smash. And here we go. We'll leave and I'll quickly trigger the cutscene before I end the video, just so that we don't have to deal with it in the next one. Alright, so the cutscene's over here, so let's just load it up.
This mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
Alright, so in the next video, I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3. We'll try to clear out the outside area, and then the next video after that will be the interior. I think that's how I'll divide it up. But either way, thanks for watching. I'm really happy you guys are here to see that cool glitch. I don't know what caused it, but it was really cool. Either way, I think I recreated something from my childhood without even intending to do it. So, you know, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. Leave comments. I try to respond to as many as I can, as long as it's not some kind of bot. and I'm probably gonna like recommend this to Reddit because, I mean, I'm not gonna try to pander my videos there all the time. Not that, you know, I do feel like I make good enough content to be entertaining. I just don't like the idea of spreading or spamming people that don't want to be spammed, and that's very common with people on Reddit. But I feel like the glitch alone is going to be worth it. But either way, I hope you guys have a great day. See you later.